those guys now.
So, Mr. James.
Is it rolling?
Mr. James?
Yes.
And action.
So, Mr. James, is it true that you wrote a book?
Oh, that thing? Yes, the
That is
rumors
so cool.
are
Oh,
true.
that's cool.
One afternoon, I was just thinking to myself,
I'll write a book.
why aren't I a published author yet? So I just
I need to be a
jotted down
published
some
author.
notes and doodles, and then I thought,
Why not?
you know, people should pay money for this.
So, like, it's just a bunch of pictures?
No, I added words too.
Oh,
It's a collection of stories and opinions of mine, some
Okay.
of which I've already made into videos, and some that are completely original news stories.
Ooh,
Like
news
one
stories.
chapter is all about the science fair, and
I watched
yeah,
that
it is
video.
the same
I was gonna
story I
say, you
used
did
in
a
the
video.
YouTube video, but I also go more in depth with the story, and
I'm
I
gonna
draw
have to buy
new
this book,
pictures.
definitely.
YouTubers have a reputation of writing bad books. Does this concern you?
Oh, bad books, huh? I'll
This is
have you
gay.
know that my book was the #1 best-selling book in literature, criticism, and theory.
Oh, wow.
Do I know what that means?
Okay.
No. But did I
point.
beat Tyrant, Shakespeare on politics? Yes.
You
Does
did
that
beat
mean
that.
I'm better than William Shakespeare
Yes,
himself?
it does.
I'll let you be the judge when you pick up your copy of the book. Link in the
Okay.
description. I'll give you a clue. The answer is yes.
Are all authors as condescending as you?
I
Do you
agree.
even know what that word means?
James, is there anything special that happens to people who order at VidCon?
Yeah, the people who pre-order at VidCon get a signed copy.
Oh, that's cool.
What about people who
Ooh,
aren't
I
going
gotta
to
get me a
VidCon?
signed one.
Sucks to
I
be
wish I was
them.
going to
Come
VidCon.
on.
That was a good joke. So I actually am going to be selling signed copies.
I just
I'll be
love
signing the
how
first
he's
1,000
such a
copies
jerk
to people
in
who
this
pre-order the
video.
book on my
He's so
website.
freaking
Check the link in the
cute. I need to do
description.
that.
Also, speaking of my
That's to
site,
be
I've
them.
revamped the whole thing and
That
got a
was
bunch of new merchandise.
Wow.
Check it out if you have some free
I need
time.
to do that.
Christmas is right around the corner, guys.
Secret
There's
Santa.
also non-signed copies available if you just want to pre-order it regularly, or you can wait until August when the book comes out and buy it at Barnes & Noble or your local bookstore.
Barnes
And
and
depending on
Noble,
how well
dude?
these signed
Really?
copies sell, I'll release more.
That's
We'll
awesome.
see.
Okay.
If you're interested, then I'll update everything on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter to be
That's
updated.
cool.
Anyway, authors sure
Amazing
can be
dude
stuck
right
up
here.
sometimes. Like this one time when this pretty well-established
Big time.
author was coming to my town and was doing a signing. I say well-established, but I'm sure if I said his name, you guys wouldn't actually know who
Oh,
he is.
really?
Anyway, at his
Maybe
signing,
we
he
will.
gave an hour-long talk, and he
I'm
said he wasn't going to do a
better
Q&A segment because he said he'd been an author for so long that he felt that he already answered every question ever.
Oh, come on.
Okay, Mr. Yahoo
do you
Answers,
think you
sorry
are?
your questions bothered you so
Right.
much. And then after
Right.
you listen to him talk, you gotta go up to meet him to get a book
Okay.
signed. But he was the most stereotypical, I'm too good for you celebrity guy
Oh,
I've ever
like
seen.
people like
When you
that.
got to his table, he didn't say anything to you, and if you wanted a picture, he wouldn't even look up at the
Really?
camera. So my
I
family
can't
has
with
this
you guys.
picture of all of us standing and smiling next to this guy just looking down reading
Oh
a
my
book.
goodness.
So I will
Friendly.
follow in that author's footsteps
You
and
should do
only
that,
take
James.
pictures with fans while
I know you'd
signing
be
my book
friendly.
and looking like this. Contrast to that when I met Stephen Pastis. Pastis? I just should have looked up how to say it. He's the creator of a comic strip called Pearls Before Swine,
Okay.
and all you need to know is that his comics are in the newspaper and he's really great.
That's
he came to
cool.
visit Arizona
I
and
think
I
I've
was
seen some of
15
those
at the time,
comics.
so I was making stick figure comics,
Okay.
and I wanted to impress Stephen, so I got out my ruler and protractor and I very carefully drew this comic.
Oh,
How was
wow.
your run? Well, let's just say Justin is all pooped out.
Those are really good stick figures.
What?
What happened? I don't
Yeah.
want to talk about it. Get it? He pooped his pants. This isn't based off anything in real life, okay? I was 15, shut up. I went to his book signing. He was really awesome. I showed him my comic. He laughed and he told me to keep going.
That's
and
awesome.
now I'm a YouTuber.
Good role model.
I mean, it
That's
wasn't
key.
just what he said that got me into doing comics and YouTube. I wanted to do that way before I met him.
Oh.
Anyway, he was
That's
nice.
cool.
Ironically enough, I was never a fan of reading, and I think a big part of it was that
I was
teachers
more
forced
so.
you to read books you didn't want to read.
You know, usually
So
when
if this
you're
book
forced,
becomes the next
it's
Romeo and
opposite.
Juliet or Grapes of Wrath, and teachers make their students write book reports on this book, then I'll make it easy for
Okay.
all of you. In the description of this video, I will create an already completed book report for this
Really?
book.
Oh,
Now, I know what some of
wow.
you are thinking, James, won't the teachers know if all
This guy.
reports are the same?
No, you didn't,
Yes, they
did you?
will, which is why I added some blank spaces for you to put in your own
Oh,
words.
no.
I
It's
gotta
sort of like a
see
Mad
this.
Lib that you turn in for
He's so
homework.
nice.
And this
He
book
did this
report
essay
doesn't
for
even
y'all.
have to be on my book. You can use it for any
Really?
book.
Oh,
So
no.
if you have a
Wow.
book
Did
report
you
file,
give me
then
that?
check the link in the
Cheap
description.
for-
Trust me,
for
you'll get
homework? I mean, for homework?
at least an 80%.
I gotta check
No, the
this
people
thing
who
out.
already pre-ordered this book are
that's
pretty
good. That's
ballsy.
good enough.
They don't even know what this book's about. For all they know, it could have just been a single picture of me laughing at all the money they gave me. But it's not that.
Hopefully not. That's not you,
That's
James.
just the inside
that's
sleep.
cute.
That's the end of the video, everyone. I'll
Really?
see you at VidCon.
And if you stay the night, yeah, for you alright, you might be coming back for more. And if you're coming back, we must for sure. If it's alright with you, I'll book a table for two at this fancy restaurant. And if you still want me, I'll make sure to be